Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Knickknack Twin. I just got back from New York City and I want to tell you a little bit about it and what I did. But first, can we marvel at this mug that my friend Hayden got me from Lucky Kane. I don't know if I say it right, but it's from the UK. He went to a tiki bar in the UK. So, yay. Thank you, Hayden, for bringing it back to me. I will Venmo you. But let's start with, the first thing I want to show you is I got to go to the taping of The View and Kate McKinnon was the guest. But the surprise guest was Jason Wu because they did a product segment for the next day. And Jason Wu is this guy who did the dress, he dressed the Obamas for both inaugurations and he has his own beauty line. And I figured I will maybe sell this and see if I can get some good money. Now, he prides himself on being very affordable, so I looked these up and they're not worth a lot. I also got an eye mask. It's another thing they were reviewing or showing off, as advertising. So I got an eye mask, I got the Jason Wu Beauty, and I got some chili crunch oil, which, the TSA took it. I should have put it in my checked bag. But because it was liquidy and not liquid. Anyways, I should have known better. What else did I get? This lady was the, crowd person to amp the crowd up. And so I want to give her a shout out because she also does stand-up. So I want to look her up later. But besides this, maybe that's the three things we got. I went to the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island, so cool. And to commemorate that, I got this M&M World pin. That's a magnet. But I got this enamel pin. And you're gonna notice most of my souvenirs are pins or mugs because I collect both. And I got to go to the One World Observatory, the tallest skyscraper in New York. And it was voted the top attraction worldwide. I don't know, it was pretty cool. But there's my postcard from there. And let's see, I got a pin, of course, from that place. Here's more M&M World stuff. And I also got a shirt. But I don't have that ready to show yet. But one of my students always says, "Did you wake up like that?" And so I found a blue M&M. The shirt says I woke up like this. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to wear it whenever I see that class. Because they ask me that every time. I don't know, it's weird. But it's fun. I also went to the MoMA, the art museum. It was so cool. I was kind of mad because Starry Night was supposedly there by Van Gogh. But we didn't see it. But I did see The Three Musicians by Pablo Picasso. And I love it because it was hanging above my bed and it's now hanging in my music office. So I loved seeing that. It was bigger than I thought. And I'm kind of skipping around. I want to go quickly. I went to the New York Nintendo store and it was awesome. And also FAO Schwarz, which is a toy store. And that's where Big was filmed, with the big piano. So they still have that big piano on the upper story. But they were doing a special Jellycat diner experience. And it was like $55 to do this. So my friend Scott did it. He got the pancakes. And they shuffle it around in a frying pan. And it's all camp. He said he's going to give me his enamel pin. But that's so cool. They were also able to keep, whoever did this, they were able to keep the menu, so I got a menu. I was gonna order, but the line, y'all, was so long, I decided not to. I also went to this cute Japanese store called Muji, and they sell lots of pins. It really reminded me of Uniqlo, if you know, but I had to get this hot dog. Funny enough, I didn't try a New York hot dog, but that's okay. I did try pizza, but the funny thing is it was Detroit-style pizza, but that's okay. I've had those kind of foods before, believe me. But, oh my gosh, the Jellycat Diner experience was so cool. They were out of waffles. I may have gotten the waffles if they had it. I also went to 2 Broadway shows, Little Shop of Horrors for the first time, and Titanic. Oh my gosh, I recommend them both. So good. Titanic is the story of how the Titanic sunk, according to Celine. So the impersonator who was Celine was so good, and she sounded so good, and they just, basically, if you love Titanic and Celine Dion like I do, you would love it. So both were great. I got a magnet from Titanic, and I got a pin for Little Shop of Horrors. And let's show off the other pins. I went to the Taco Bell Cantina, which is right on Times Square. I actually stayed at Times Square, the Hyatt-centric Times Square. And the food was just like the regular cantina, but you could get these pins there. So for 15 bucks, I bought the pin. And I also bought these. The Cake Boss has a bakery called Carlos something. Well, there it is. But the pins were pretty cheap. I liked the cake. I got the red velvet, and it's good. But yeah, I haven't met a red velvet cake with cream cheese icing that I didn't like. So anyways, I just love the cannoli. And of course, the rainbow cake. And last but not least for the pins, I went to the Starbucks Reserve Roastery. And it's cool because I went to the roastery in Seattle, and now I went to the New York one. And I got that mug for going to the roastery. And I also got this mug for going to the roastery when I was there. And that's, you know, I took the New York subway a lot. And so it was really cool. So I decided to get the New York inspired one. So yeah, I love it. I also got a Times Square Starbucks mug, Brooklyn, Queens, and Manhattan. I stayed in Manhattan. We passed by Queens, and we went to Brooklyn a couple times, but mostly stayed in Manhattan. Definitely wanted that one. We looked all over to get the Brooklyn one, but all these Starbucks were closing, and only one that was closed had it, and so I finally got them at the airport. I'm just missing the Bronx. They have an Ellis Island one, and I'm missing the New York City. I thought I got it, but no, I just got the New York State. But anyways, I don't need more than 6 New York mugs. Or at least the new style. This is the Discovery series, everybody. Welcome to the new series. It's not bad. So we're done collecting. Been there, and you are here, but I'm still gonna get them. But in order to get new ones, well, you can't really get new ones. But, oh, I have one more pin. We went to this place in Brooklyn called Sunken Harbor, and it's at the top story of this place. And it was a really fancy place. Sorry, this is not sponsored, but focus. Anyways, I bought some stickers, and I did get a zombie punch, so it did come with one of those. I asked for extra. My friend Scott's drink came with this. But I said, you got any swizzles? And he gave me a few, and I got the pin. And he actually has a book called Tropical Standard, and they were selling the book for $45 autographed. It was actually on my wish list on Amazon, but it's $26. I don't need another cocktail book right now because I don't read them, but I also want to show you a place we stayed at the last night. We had the Sugar Factory, and let's just say I ended up with one of these menus, and oh my gosh, I needed to have it. I collect menus. It's a Halloween menu. Oh, that was a postcard, by the way. From Sunken Harbor. I had a Flaming Hot Cheetos burger, but y'all, like, you could get drinks out of these, you know, pumpkin, trick-or-treat pumpkins, so I thought that was cool. I want to tell you, I did go to the Disney store. It was really cool. Now, I did have to pay $2 for this bag, but I got this from my friend Sky, who watched my cat, checked on her. Sky already has a pineapple Dole Whip purse from Loungefly, and I'm like, this goes too perfectly with it, and so I got this for them. It was 40 bucks, but I thought it was so cute, and they need to wear it with their Dole Whip purse. So thank you, Sky, for watching Storm. And a few more things. I went to I'll come back to this, Lady Gaga's family's restaurant, mostly her dad's restaurant, Joanne, and it was really good. And no, she wasn't there. She was in Los Angeles, the opposite side of the country, plugging the new Joker movie. But I had to get a hat from there. And, sorry, excuse me. Before I show you one more thing I bought online, There's this place in the Chelsea Market. It's kind of like Pike Place Market, and just lots of different markets that sell a bunch of different things and shop stores and lots of eating places. Well, there's this place called Fat Witch, and I went in there and they sold lots of brownies and things, but they showed this place was on an episode of one of the newer episodes of Sex and the City, so I'm like, that's cute. I need a pot holder or something, so I just wanted to get something from Fat Witch. And if you notice, those are, they called them baby witches, or just very tiny brownies, but anyways, there's some of their flavors. I had to get it. Last but not least, I'm not gonna unravel it, but I've been watching this on eBay for a long time, and it's from a restaurant called Grandy's. And I grew up going to Grandy's, and I went there this summer because there's only a few left, and I bought a rug from a Grandy's. Now it does need to be cleaned. I don't want to roll it out, but yeah, I got it. So I just want to show you my Grandy's rug. But I hope y'all enjoyed my little New York City haul. This is mostly what I got. I tried to pack light because I had to carry everything through the subway to get to the airport and this and that, but I loved my stay in New York City. Let me know, what kind of Broadway shows have you seen, or have you been to New York City? What's your favorite thing to do in New York? I went to the 9/11 Memorial. That was probably my favorite. It was just surreal being there and just seeing where it actually happened. But yeah, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.